The flight corridor between Sydney and Melbourne is probably one of the most competitive in the world. In fact, in 2023, more than 9 million passengers flew between these two city pairs, making it the 5th busiest route overall. Today I will fly from Melbourne to Sydney in business class on Virgin Australia, and we'll see what Australia's second largest airline is doing to compete against its rivals. So sit back, relax and enjoy. If this was your first time watching my video, let me welcome you to the channel. Hello there, my name is David. I created this channel because I love to travel, and I also want everyone to have the best time away, so I decided to record my journeys and share them with you guys. Through these honest and unsponsored trip reports based on my own unique observations, I hope I can bring you some minutes of joy as well as helpful information for your next getaway. Terminal 3 at Melbourne Tullamarine Airport is home to all Virgin Australia domestic flights. There are plenty of self-check-in machines where you can print your own boarding passes and check in for your flight. Then there's a quick baggage drop. Business class passengers are entitled to 2 32kg bags. Just a note, if you are connecting onwards to a domestic flight from any international arrival in Australia, you must collect your luggage, clear immigration and customs before rechecking your bags to your final destinations, as there are no custom facilities at domestic airport terminals. On the airside, there are plenty of shops, restaurants and cafes for you to relax before your flight. It is currently the end of the school holiday in New South Wales, so many families are returning home. The terminal is hustling and bustling with activities. Virgin Australia operate a lounge here in Terminal 3, which is located on the way to Gate 1 to 10. I really love the modern design language and the striking red and white colour scheme. I just got off 2 back-to-back flights from Vietnam to get here, so the first thing I'm looking forward to is a shower. You can ask for a set of towels from the friendly reception staff. Alright, hello there. Welcome to the Virgin Australia Lounge, Melbourne Airport toilet. So, very nice, big, airy and bright toilet. So you got a chair here for accessibility, some napkins, a bin, a pail's amenities, hand and body wash, a sink, mirrors, Dyson, big coat hook. There are 3 more coat hook here, 1, 2 and 3. And here is the shower area. Also very nice, large shower areas. It's not rain shower, but it will do. There is a coffee machine and plenty of cold food options like wraps and salad. Hot food on today's lunch menu is pasta and soup. There are also plenty of drink options including soft drink, water as well as wine and beer. After the shower, I made myself a cup of latte and enjoyed this beautiful morning view out of the tarmac and the runway far away. One really special thing about this lounge that I really like is these large windows that afford such a great look out onto the planes. This is the first time I've seen a plane this close up. this is my ride back home. A 19-year-old Boeing 737-800, Victor Hotel, Victor Uniform Echo.
Hey, how are you? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, let's board our plane.
This plane was refurbished in March 2024, making the interior only 1 month old at this point. How exciting!
Hey, how are you? 2A please, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm in seat 2 Alpha today. The updated interior brings along the latest Virgin Australia business class seat, with 8 seats in total over 2 rows in a 2-2 configuration. The seat is very wide and comfortable at 38 inches of pitch and 19.5 inches of width, making it perfect for domestic hops. On your right is a set of buttons to raise or lower the leg rest and to control the recline, which is also excellent. To top it off, there are 3 air vents for each row of 2 business class seats. That is super handy for those hot Australian summer days. There is also a coat hook in front of you. On your left is where you will find a tray table. This new tray table design is very clever, with a flip out section for your phone or tablet, which you can use to access the onboard streaming entertainment.
Just trying to drink a bit of still water or sparkling wine.
You have a sparkling?
Sparkling wine? That's
Thank
what
you so
I
much.
said earlier. Thank you.
If you like what you've been watching so far, then please consider giving my video a like, comment and share. Those are truly the easiest way you can do to support me and help the channel grow. I release a new tour report just like this one every single week, so make sure you click that subscribe button so you won't miss out on new upload. Thank you very much in advance for all your support. Let's now enjoy this amazing takeoff out of Melbourne Tullamarine and the immediate Victorian countryside as we headed northeast on our way to Sydney. To increase the level of comfort, a leg rest can be deployed. Together with a generous recline, it becomes a very nice chair to spend some serious number of hours in, considering many business flyers fly this route as part of their commute to work. Entertainment wise, there is no personal IFE, but there is a streaming options to your own device. There are plenty of choices and the Wi-Fi is fast and responsive. However, there is no internet connectivity on board, which could be a deal breaker for some, as QANTAS offer complimentary internet Wi-Fi for all passengers. Having said that, Virgin Australia is actively planning to bring internet Wi-Fi to their planes in the near future. You can also use the same Wi-Fi to track your flight path and get some interesting stat about your flight. I'll now quickly show you the lavatory. Alright, welcome to the 737-800 lavatory. So, we have a standard lavatory here on the front of the plane. So, nice big mirror, a coat hook, some hand soap, some tissue, and a very standard lavatory. So it will do the job just fine for domestic flights. A random episode of Friends was selected from the entertainment system and I was ready for lunch. And wow, look at that meal. A full hot meal on a 1 hour and 25 minutes flight. I had the compound chicken today with multi-grain rice, steamed broccoli and pickles. It may not look the best presentation wise, but I can guarantee you it tasted absolutely divine. With the right amount of sweet and savory in every bite, the juicy and succulent chicken and the appropriately cooked broccoli all combined to make this a fantastic meal. Maybe I didn't expect it to be this good, so my expectations weren't super high. Nonetheless, I was really impressed with what I received, as much as the lobster that I was served earlier on board Singapore Airlines. Served together with lunch, you can choose red, white and sparkling wines, as well as soft drinks, water, tea or coffee. You can probably tell it's excellent because I demolished it. For dessert, you were given a block of vegan chocolate as well as cheese and crackers. The crew also went around asking if we wanted tea or coffee. I ordered black coffee and was given a Tim Tam to go with it. It was an absolute perfect way to end the meal service and was such a warm and sweet welcome home with a familiar Australian sweet treat. As we concluded the meal service, there was about 30 minutes left of the flight and we were flying over the beautiful New South Wales Southern Highlands. So let's enjoy this magnificent view. As the crew prepare the aircraft for arrival, I will quickly conclude this trip report with Virgin Australia right now. I began my journey today at Melbourne Airport Terminal 3, home to all Virgin Australia domestic flights. Check-in was super quick and easy, with super friendly staff ready to help and assist. Terminal 3 has plenty of restaurants and cafe to relax in if you don't have access to a lounge. Speaking of which, it is a really nice space with some of the best tarmac view and excellent shower facilities. However, I think the food is a bit lacking and uninspiring. It is not as good as QANTAS lounges. However, this changed completely once we got on board. The crew was super lovely and friendly, they were so welcoming and provided a fantastic service throughout the flight. The seat and entertainment system was solid. Together with a better than expected lunch, it was a textbook example of a perfect flight. Nonetheless, if you also travel internationally, the disadvantage of not being in an alliance really diminishes the values of being loyal to only Virgin Australia, with a much weaker set of benefits being granted to Platinum members of Virgin Australia compared to Platinum members of QANTAS. For your information, this route between Melbourne and Sydney is really expensive in business class, with most tickets sell for around 500 Australian dollars. However, I basically got this flight for free. That's right, it cost me $0 to experience the lounge, eat all the food, sit in this chair and go on this business class experience for 2 hours. This is all thanks to a nice features of the Air Canada Aeroplan reward chart that calculates award redemption based on mileage brackets. So I pay 45,000 Aeroplan point for a flight in business class from Ho Chi Minh City to Sydney via Singapore and Melbourne. I would still need the same amount of points had I not connected through to Melbourne, but fly straight to Sydney from Singapore instead. You can also add a stopover in Melbourne and stay for a few days before flying back to Sydney for an extra 5,000 points. So let's now enjoy this beautiful approach into Sydney Airport, which is arguably the best approach in the world. After landing, I will show you a vlog of my weekend in Sydney. Bye bye! Alright, so that was the flight with VA done and completed. So let's go collect our baggage and head home. So thank you very much for tuning in and goodbye. See you next time. So I'm currently at Parramatta Park in Western Sydney. I'm meeting up with some friends and we'll be having brunch together. Oh my god, look at these croissants. They look so good. Is it good? Yeah, really good. Wow. So today we're eating at Misk, as in miscellaneous. It was so busy this weekend and we had to wait for nearly 45 minutes to get a table that could fit all of us. However, I think it was worth it as the food was so good. You should come here if you have some free time while in Sydney. That same night, I went to Burwood for dinner. Burwood is a suburb in the inner west of Sydney with a high concentration of restaurants and residents of Chinese heritage. I feel like I'm transported back to Hong Kong. We had dinner at this restaurant called Mr. Stoneball, which served modern Chinese cuisine. Look at this lobster noodle dish. It was so good. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. See you again next week. Bye.
Của ăn quán